Let's go ahead and start on your knees. Stretch out the left wrist. We're going to pull the left fingertips towards your body, and then stretch out the right hand. Pull the right fingers towards your body. Stretch out the fingers and the wrist. And then pull the top of the left hand towards your face, stretching out the wrist from another angle. And then switching into the right side, pull the right hand towards your face, or towards your body, I should say. It's not really your face. Good. Taking some time to stretch out the wrist. Come to your tabletop. Come onto your hands. Point your fingertips towards your body and stretch out your wrist from this angle. Kind of bring some weight onto that part of your body. Shifting the weight back a little bit, stretching up through the forearms. Good. And then bring the hands normal into your tabletop. Lift the heels of your hands and stretch out the fingers from this angle. Good. And coming into your tabletop, take some cat-cows. So inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, you're going to round the spine. I'll let you kind of do that on your own breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose as you inhale. And ideally, we're going to exhale through the nose into our Ujjayi breathing. So continue to cat-cow. Slow and deep breath, and I want you to really feel your spine. So feel the little vertebrae in the spine. See if you can get a little more space in between the vertebrae in the spine. And breathing, drawing the heart forward and through. Good, nice and long spine. Lifting up through the heart, rounding through the shoulder blades. Good. And huge circles with your hips. I shouldn't say huge. If you can do huge, do huge. Just circles with your hips in one direction. So if you can, we're going to draw those hips back towards your heels, kind of like you're coming through a child's pose. So getting a nice big stretch through your outer hips, outer glutes, things like that. So moving, breathing, circles in one direction. Not the boy band. That was a bad joke. Switch directions with the circles. Other direction, breathing. Nice big stretch in through the nose. If you feel inspired to take a big exhale out your mouth, please do so. When I give breath cues, these are not musts. These are just recommendations. Good. And then lift up into your down dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips high. Down dog, most favorite pose of the day. I know. You could probably sleep here. It's so enjoyable. Good. Lengthen the spine, press through the fingers, draw the lower belly in, get long through your heels. If your heels touch the floor, congratulations. If not, that's fine too. And then walk your hands slowly back to the feet. We're going to hang in a forward fold back of the mat. So feet are nice and wide. Go ahead and cross your arms. Let the back of the neck relax and just hang out here. Just chill. Maybe a little sway side to side. And then bring the hands towards the floor. Bring the feet out 45 degrees and squat down into your Malasana. We're going to bring the left hand out with our right forearm. We're going to pulse. You're going to press that inner thigh away. So watch the video. It's kind of hard to describe. Watch what I'm doing. Switch sides. You're going to press that left inner thigh away with the left forearm. So kind of pulse it out, stretching out that inner thigh and the groin. And then left hand is going to reach for your right ankle. And we're going to pulse, we're going to twist and reach that elbow up to the sky. So maybe with your exhale, we're going to twist. Twisting, opening through the shoulder, opening through the rib cage, opening through the sides. And let's extend your right arm to the sky. And now we're just going to breathe here. So we're just going to hang out here. We're going to reach your right fingertips to the sky. And we're going to breathe down that right side, into the side body, in between the ribs, into your intercostal muscles. Good. And switch sides. So right hand, reach for your left ankle. We're going to twist and pulse that left elbow to the sky, just like we did on the other side. Twisting, pulsing, opening up. Good. And then we're going to stay and we're going to extend that left arm to the sky. So if your arm doesn't extend all the way, that's totally fine. If you look different than I do, that's totally awesome. We're in this nice stretch and we're breathing through our left side ribs. We are reaching through the fingertips. Good. Then bring your hands to the floor, come back to a forward fold. And we're going to slowly walk your hands forward into your downward facing dog again. So get a nice, good down dog. You're going to bend the knees, look in between the hands, and you're going to roll your spine forward into your plank pose. So come into your plank pose. So some of this you may need to watch the video for, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So come into your plank pose, hold here, shift forward, come all the way down to the floor. Good. And take your Sphinx pose. Take your elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms on the floor, and then draw. So with your forearms, you're going to gently pull your heart, pull your sternum forward. As you gently press into the elbows, lengthen the spine up. So you want to relax your low back here. It's very common to just feel a compression in the low back. You don't want that. You want to start to feel this up the spine, into your thoracic spine, in between the shoulder blades. So relaxing the low back, drawing the heart forward, and then if you'd like, you can lift your elbows, straighten the arms. Okay, breathing here wherever you are. If it feels like a compression, please come out. Good. And then one at a time, bring the hands underneath the elbows. Lift your legs, lift your chest, and reach the arms straight back. Good. So into our locust pose. Lifting the chest, lifting the legs. Good. Strengthening those back muscles. And then go ahead and relax. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, lift up into your low cobra or an upward facing dog, up to you. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. And with your breath, inhale, lifting up again. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, lowering down. And inhale, lifting up again. Roll those shoulders up and back from the ears. Big stretch. Staying in your upward facing dog. And then with the tops of the feet on the floor, lift into a plank variation. So tops of the feet on the floor, and lift the hips, round the shoulders, staying into like a plank variation. Good. And then back into your down dog. So you may need to watch the video to see exactly what I'm doing, but you don't really necessarily need to. Good. Go ahead and step your feet in between the hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward, fold down. Good. Let's go ahead and come on up to stand. Reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Sun A. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, fold down, forward fold. Good. Flat back. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your plank pose, shift forward, chaturanga or all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra, up to you. And then back into your downward facing dog. Lift the hips, root down through the heels, press through the hands. Good. Bend the knees, step with the opposite foot into your forward fold, flat back. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold down. Good. Inhale, come on up to stand, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold down. Good. Flat back. Inhale. With the opposite foot, step back, plank pose, shift forward, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. And exhale, back into your down dog. Nice long down dog. Lift the hips. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Good. Bend the knees, look in between the hands, step the feet, or if you want to hop up to your forward fold, go ahead and do so. Flat back, inhale, exhale, forward fold down. Good. Inhale up, reach to the sky, and hands to heart, exhale. Good. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, forward fold down, flat back, inhale. Plant the palms, step back, hop back, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and back to down dog, exhale. Good. Down dog, nice and long through the arms. Good. Bend the knees, step or hop up, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Good. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold down again. Good. Flat back. Inhale. Plant the palms. Chaturanga, step or float back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back into your down dog. Good. Long spine, down dog. Breathing deeply. Good. Bend the knees, step or lightly float back to your forward fold. Flat back. Inhale, exhale, fold down. Inhale, come on up to stand. Reach up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold down. Flat back. Inhale. Plant palms, step back, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Good. Right leg in the sky, nice and long in your down dog. Good. Bend the knee, open the hip. Optional, drop your left elbow to the floor. Left elbow comes to the floor. Good. And then press back up and flip your dog if you'd like. Keep going. Right foot comes over towards the floor. Inhale into your flip dog. Right arm over the ear and breathe here. Nice long stretch through the right fingertip. So if you're newer to these poses, you may need to watch the video to see what I'm doing, which is fine. We're going to unflip. We're going to straighten your right leg. I'm going to square the hip to the floor. Keep your right leg high, nice and long through that right heel. Good. And we're going to keep that right leg up. Actually, we're going to shift into your plank pose. Right knee comes to the right elbow. So this is pretty advanced. If you can, left heel to the floor, left hand to your left hip, and we're going to hold. Again, you may need to watch the video here. Shoot that right foot out to the left. Open up through the left arm. Good. So kind of like a flip dog, but come into it a little different way. Good. And then untwisting, chaturanga. Lower down, inhale, up dog. Back into your down dog. Good. Let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Good. Bend the knee, open the hip. Optional, drop your right elbow, right forearm down to the floor. Good. If it's down, just go ahead and press your way back up, straightening both your arms. And then if you did on the other side, flip your dog. Left foot comes up and over towards the floor. Lift the hips, left arm over the ear, nice and long stretch through the left fingertips. Breathing down the side body. Good. And then unflip. Left leg high. Square your hip to the floor. Nice long line out through your left heel. Keep your left leg really strong and rigid. Good. And then left knee comes to your left elbow. Hold here. Optional, right heel down, right hand to the hip. So kind of arm strength, oblique strength. And then shoot that left foot out to the right. And then extend that right arm over the ear into your flip dog variation. Good. And then untwisting through your chaturanga, lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Good. Staying in your down dog. Go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet. Keep the feet nice and wide. Grab the outer right ankle and draw your forehead towards the right shin. So nice stretch, isolating your right hamstring. And then other side, forehead towards the left shin. So hands grab the outer left ankle, forehead towards the left shin. Good, and then hands back to center. You're going to squat down again into your malasana. And we're going to twist again. Left arm's going to reach out. Right arm's up. So we're going to alternate. Check out the video. It's kind of hard to describe. We're going to twist. Right arm reaches up. And then we're going to switch. Left arm reaches up. So similar to what we did at the beginning of the class, this time we're going to kind of go with our breath. Shifting side to side. Extending up. You can do little like ninja hands if you want. It's up to you. Good. Walk into your downward facing dog, shifting into your plank pose, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog, lift up. And from up dog, if you want to be fancy, you can hop into your malasana. Good. Or down dog, step into your malasana. Good. We're all going to meet into a forward fold, all the way into our chair pose, top of the mat. Good. And then forward fold, flat back. Awesome. We are going to come into our first crow pose of the day. So hands down. I want you to get your knees up really, really high into the pits. So go ahead and come into it. You may have to pause the video. Give it a go. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Heels up to the butt. Knees up higher. 2. Good. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back into your down dog. Good. Right leg in the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep on going. Flip your dog. Open up through that right arm. Good. And then unflipping. Right leg nice and high into your three-legged dog. Good. Right knee, right elbow. Tap. Inhale, right leg high. Good. Exhale, knee in towards the nose. Inhale, the right leg nice and high. I'm going to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So it can come off the mat, that's fine. So dropping the left knee, you can stay on the hands. If you're more flexible, come on to your left elbow first, maybe both elbows to the floor. And we're just stretching out. We're having a grand old time here. So if you want more of a stretch, lift your left knee, maybe come into it, get into the little hip creases or whatnot. Good. Optional little twist here. You can bring the right hand to the inner thigh. Kind of play around, stretch it out. Good. And then from here, optional into your flip dog. We're going to step that right foot up and over. Moving through your chaturanga as you untwist. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. I realize this is confusing. You may have to watch this again. Left leg in the sky. Inhale, bend the knee, open the hip. We are going to flip again. Flip that dog. Good. Open up. Big, long extension through the left arm. Good. And then unflipping, left leg high. Good. Knee to left elbow. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, knee in towards the nose, round the back. Good. Inhale, left leg nice and high. And we're going to step that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Again, right elbow first, maybe left elbow meets. Stretch here, breathe into your hips. If you need to take some little wiggles, maybe shift to the outer left foot, maybe move a little front to back. Do whatever you need to do to make your heart sing, to make you just feel so good. Sorry, I'm being a little sarcastic. All right, sweet. So whatever you did on the other side, let's make it even. Let's make it nice and even, Steven. Good. Staying here, if you flipped, you're going to step that left foot up and over towards the floor behind you. Good. And if you didn't flip, we're all going to meet through chaturanga. Cowabunga. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Good. Down dog we go. Lift the hips. Good. Really nice down dog here. Long spine. Press through the hands. Good. Separate the feet to the outsides of the mat, nice and wide. We're going to take your right hand, reach for your outer left ankle. Right hand, outer left ankle. We twist. Maybe even look underneath that left armpit. But don't smell. You may pass out. Switch. We're going to take your left hand, reach for the outer right ankle. Twist, twist, twist. Look underneath the armpit. Maybe your shirt's falling up into your face like mine is. That's okay. Good. Bring your hands out to the front of the mat. Back to your down dog, right leg in the sky. Optional, lift your left hand, or if you want to be a Jedi, reach your left hand towards your left ankle or left calf. Good. Other side, so left leg's going to lift. Your right hand is either going to lift, or your right hand's going to reach back for your right calf or ankle. Good. Bring both hands out in front, back into your down dog. And hop or step up to your malasana, your squat. Good. Stretching here. Press those inner thighs away. Good. So check out what I'm doing in the video. It's going to be kind of hard to describe. I'm going to drop. Only do this if it feels good on your knees and if it doesn't hurt. I'm going to drop an inner knee to the floor. Okay? So if this hurts your knees or your hips, please don't do this. If it feels alright, we're going to use that opposite hand to kind of help. If you don't need the hands, don't use the hands. Maybe drop that inner knee to the floor. Good. And then adding on, you can come onto the outer edge of your left foot and then drop that inner knee to the floor. Again, this is kind of complicated. Outer edge of your right foot, drop that inner knee to the floor. And keep kind of doing that, play around with that. This can take some time. Good. And then if that feels good, what we're going to do is we're going to add the hand, come into a little flip dog, half wheel kind of action going on. So check out what I'm doing on the video. Trying to describe this would be kind of ridiculous. So we're going to reach one hand back and we're going to open up. This is a pretty advanced move. Modifications here. Not much other than just hanging out in Malasana and waiting until this crazy guy on the camera finishes doing his weird moves. So playing along, keep going if you're doing this stuff. I commend you. I give you a virtual high five. Good. Nice back bends. You can add some jazz hands if you want. Jazz hands make all things more enjoyable. Sorry, I'm being a bit cheeky right now as I do this commentary. Good. And then come back into your forward fold and take another crow pose. If either prep it, hold, whatever level you are, go ahead and do your best. Holding crow for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Handstands if you want. Ha ha ha, just kidding. And chaturanga, everybody. Step or float back. Good. And then go ahead and meet back into your down dog. Down dog, breathe in through the nose. Take an exhale out the mouth. Good. Right leg in the sky, lift up. We're going to step your right foot forward in between the hands. Come into a high lunge. So we're going to stay on the ball of your left foot. And then interlace your hands behind your back. And then lift the chest. Breathe across the collarbones. Good. And then reach your arms up. We're going to do this little like Jedi ninja lunge to the back. So take your time getting into this. This is pretty advanced flow here. So taking your time shifting back. Got to watch the video for this. I think this is called Skandasana. There's probably some yoga expert correcting me right now, which is fine. I don't care. Good. I feel a lot of the Sanskrit kind of messes people up anyway. So we're going to shift forward. We're going to twist. Left hand down, twisting right arm to the sky. And then staying here, or we're going to come into a side plank, stacking right foot on top of your left foot. If side plank is too much for your wrist or shoulder, you can always bring the left forearm down. If you're feeling feisty, lift that right foot. We're all going to step that right foot forward, come back into our high lunge. And then we're going to bring the hands to the floor, step back, chaturanga, inhale, up dog. And back into your down dog. Lift the hips. Good. Left leg in the sky. Let's try it again. We're going to step your left foot forward, come into our high lunge, reaching arms to the sky. And then interlace the hands behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Breathe into your heart. That beating muscle, that bloody muscle inside of your chest. Breathe into that spot. Good. We're going to release our hand. We're going to ninja lunge to the back. So, this will look different for every person. If you can keep your right heel down, do so. Depending on the hip and ankle and knee mobility, you may need to keep that right heel lifted, which is fine. Good, but working that stretch, working the chest down, elbows down, depending on your mobility, it's going to look different. Good, we're going to shift forward, right hand to the floor. We're going to twist, left arm to the sky. Staying here for a bit, or side plank it. Left foot stacks on top of the right. Good. Engaging the oblique muscles. Lift your left foot. Step your left foot back into your high lunge. Inhale, reaching arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to floor. Step back, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then back to down dog. Good. Staying in your down dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Long spine. Good. Look in between the hands. We're going to step. We're going to hop into a cross-legged. Come to your butt. Come to your seat. Come right into your navasana, your boat pose. We're going to lift the legs. You can bend the knees here so it's parallel to the floor. Good. We're going to draw the lower belly in. We're going to come into our low boat. So we're actually going to come all the way to the floor. We're going to bring the knees into the chest. We're going to extend your right leg out. And then maybe add your left. So lifting the shoulder blades, pulling the lower belly down to the floor. If it begins to hurt your low back, bring the knees into the chest. Good. Come on up into your high boat. Optional, straighten the legs. For me, I will keep the knees bent. Good. Come down to your low boat. Good. Lower back on the floor, lifting shoulder blades. Point the toes, squeeze the butt, flex the thighs. Good. Come back up to your high boat. Good. Feeling it in the core here. You may feel it in the hip flexors. That's fine. Come down to your low boat. You can do it. Keep the low back on the floor. Lift the shoulder blades. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Hug, hug, hug. Good. And then take a plow pose. Feet up and over the head towards the floor. Good. And then coming back up into your low boat pose from your plow. Roll up. Optional, reach the fingertips to the sky. It's going to be a lot harder that way, but you can do it. Good. Come back up to sit. We're going to curl the toes. We're going to shift forward in your chaturanga. Good. So I'm going to show you another variation. We're going to come onto your butt. We're going to cross the legs. What we're going to do is do a little bit of core and arms. So watch me. We're going to press. We're going to lift our butt off the floor. Okay? So keep doing this. We're going to exhale, lift the butt off the floor. We're going to exhale, lift the butt off the floor. Optional from here, hop back to chaturanga. Good. And everybody meet back into your down dog. Step back, hop back, whatever you want to do. Good. Step your right foot forward. We're going to spin to face the left. Both your toes face the side wall. Good. Left hand's going to be underneath the shoulder. We're going to twist. Sorry, I just totally mooned you in the video. Left hand under my left shoulder. I'm going to twist, reach your right arm to the sky. So I'm going to try to keep my hips square, and I'm going to twist from my torso and the shoulder. I'm going to really open up. And then I'm going to switch hands. Right hand down, long spine, pull that belly in, and then twist open through the left fingertips. Good. And then feet out a little bit. We're going to drop down to like a low squat, kind of like a wide-legged malasana. We're going to squat down. If you can bring your elbows or forearms down to the floor. Good. And we're going to turn your right toes to face the back of your mat. We're going to come to a side angle pose. So right forearm on the thigh, left arm over the ear. Nice and long stretch. Optional, you can bring the right fingertips to the inside of the foot. Take that left arm over the ear. Nice long side body stretch. Good. Reverse warrior to the back of your mat. Legs stay the same. Right knee stays over the ankle. Nice long stretch through your right side, ribs. So less about compressing the low back, more about lengthening your side. So breathing through, finding some space in between the ribs. Good. And coming into your half moon pose, we're going to reach out with the right fingertips. Left leg lifts. Keeping left hand on your hip, optional with the arms. If you like to reach the left arm up, you can do that. You can keep the left fingertips on the hips. Good. Stepping back into your warrior two. Good. Let's take the other side. We're going to straighten the right leg. We're going to pivot to face the front of your mat. Come to your side angle pose. Left forearm on the thigh, left arm over the right arm over the ear. Good. Breathe down your side body into the ribs. Long stretch through the right fingers. Good. And into your reverse warrior, reaching left arm to the sky. In that side angle pose, you could have brought in the fingertips to the floor. That was my fault. I did not say that. Reaching high with the left fingertips. And staying in your reverse warrior, reaching high, nice and long stretch. And then reach out for your half moon pose. Left fingertips reach out outside the left foot. Good. Right hand stays to the hip. Same arm variation you did on the other side. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice and long right leg. Good. Back into your warrior two. Good. And we're going to slowly come to the floor. So come on, sit down. We're going to spread the legs nice and wide. We're going to stretch. So this will look different for everybody watching this. So whatever it looks like for you, we're just going to walk the fingertips forward. If you can come onto the elbows, cool. If staying up is enough stretch for you, that's fine. Good. And we're going to take a little side stretch. You're going to bring your right elbow to the inner thigh. You're going to twist, reach your left arm to the sky. So nice side body stretch. If you want, take that left arm over the ear, reach for the right foot, and then swoop through the center, take the other side. Left elbow comes to your inner thigh. Reach that right arm to the sky. So opening towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Good. And then come down through the center. Good. Couple more exhales. So you want to breathe into the tension. So breathe into your inner thighs and exhale lower down. Good. We're going to swoop the legs. We're going to come to the front of your mat. Come all the way down to your back. Take a happy baby pose. Grab your outer feet. Good. Happy baby. Try to draw your tailbone towards the floor. Flatten out your back as you pull your knees towards the floor. And just breathe all the way down towards your tailbone. Breathe into the belly. Good. Feet on the floor. We're going to take our final twist. We're going to scoot your hips off to the right. Come onto your left side. Take your left knee up and over towards across your body towards the floor. And take your left hand on top of your outer right thigh. And reach your right arm to the side and twist. Good. Supine twist. Take the other side. So left leg goes up and over, cross, right hand on top of the thigh, reach the left arm out. Good. Big exhale. Good. And go ahead and bring the knees into your chest, rock up. Bring your hands to your heart and slightly bow forward. Namaste. Great practice.